Hello everyone, in this video we are going to see a calculator program in Python using the case and if statement. Okay, so here let us see how the calculator program works. A simple calculator having the addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So here we can see this is the function definition. We have used the function here in order to make the calculator. Okay, so def is the keyword to define a function and add is the function name and x and y are the parameters. And we know that for any, it's a statement, it's a selection statement or any control statement, any definition of the function, so it always ends with a colon. This is the syntax. Okay, so return x plus y. So this function just add the value of x and y, so you return x plus y. Likewise, def subtract is the function name and def is the keyword, return is the keyword, and then subtract is the function name x comma y colon. It is going to return x minus y. Very simple program, just to show how the definition of the function can be. Okay, and then def multiply x comma y, return x into y. So likewise, def divide x comma y, return x by y. So these are the four functions: add, subtract, multiply and divide, to return the addition, subtraction, multiplication and division of the two values. Okay, now it is an menu driven program, so we are having the menus like print, select operation. So this, whatever you just give us a print statement, it will print on the screen. So it will just print on the screen, print, select operation. So which operation you want to select? So number 1 add, number 2 subtract, number 3 multiply, number 4 divide. Okay, so now next, while true. So here this is a looping statement, and as we have seen previously, all the control statement, if or else anything, should end with the colon. Okay, so while true, so this is a continuous loop. This is a continuous loop which will keep on repeating for some cases as long as the value is true. So here that means this is an when while true means this is a continuous loop, and what it is going to check, choice is equal to input enter choice 1 2 3 4. So here we are getting an input from the keyboard whether the value is 1 2 3 or 4. If the input is either of these value 1 2 3 or 4, then it will do the addition, subtraction, multiplication or division based upon it is 1 2 3 or 4. If you give any number other than this 1 2 3 4, it will give invalid input. This is the logic of the program. Okay, so now coming to the logic here, now the choice is got through the input statement, and here this we are not converting into int here. So we have to observe here, int of input, we are not convert this int in, because we are just considering this 1 or 2 as a character constant, not as an value. That means this 1 and 2 is not going to use in the arithmetic calculation. It is just a string. It looks like 1. It is 1, but it does not involve in any calculation. We cannot add or subtract this value. Okay, because it is a string. Okay, so no, so that's why here just input the value as 1 2 3 or 4, and then if choice n, if choice in, and that means this is a set operation. This in is a set operation where we are going to check whether the value is in this given set of values. So if choice in 1 2 3 4 colon, so num1 is equal to, so now suppose if you are getting the choice and we are going to check for the values 1 2 3 4. So if it is 1, if the choice is equal to 1, what you have to do? If choice is equal to 2, what has to be done? Then choice 3 and choice 4. Now before getting the values, before doing the calculations, we are getting the first and the second number, because we are going to add, subtract, multiply and divide two numbers. So and get the input as num1 is equal to float of input of enter the first number. Likewise, num2 is equal to float of input of enter the second number. Actually, what does it mean is, whatever the input we are getting, we are converted into float variable, which is a variable with the, that means a value with the decimal point. Okay, so both num1 and num2 are with the decimal points. They are floating point values. So now we have got the input. Now we have to go to do the operation based upon the choice. If choice is equal to 1, print num1 plus num2 is equal to, it is going to give the addition of two numbers by calling add of num1 comma num2. Actually, what is add? Add is the function we had defined earlier. Actually, we can simply here itself we can do this plus minus operation here itself, you can print itself, but just to show how the function call and the function is defined in Python, in order to explain the definition and calling of the function in Python, we have used the simple program as a function concept. Okay, so now when this statement comes add num1 comma num2, system will go to this function which is add x comma y. Okay, so instead of num1 x is replaced, instead of y num2 is replaced, and this function will return the addition of x and y to the program. Okay, likewise elif means else if choice is equal to 2. What it will do? Print num1 minus num2 is equal to subtract of. So again this subtract, when this is called function call. When this function call subtract comes, system will go to here and subtract. It will just look into this function. Likewise, else if choice is equal to 3, print num1 into num2 is equal to multiply num1 comma num2. So now when this multiply term comes, system will look into this multiply function. So this is the function call and return. And likewise, else if choice is equal to 4, num1 by num2, so it will call the divide num1 comma num2. So that's all. So break. If all the cases not true, the break will take out of the loop. Okay, so else it will break the loop and it will come out of the statement after the else, which is print invalid input. So it will say the input is not valid and it will come out of the loop, come out of this while loop. Okay, so now let us see how the output looks like. So I have executed the program in the Python shell. So select the operation add, subtract, multiply, divide, enter the choice. I have given 5. Okay, so 5 is an invalid input. It has given the answer because the choice should be only 1, 2, 3, 4 for addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Since I gave us 5, it is giving invalid input. Now I have given the choice as 3. So what is 3? 3 is for multiplication. Okay, so enter the first number, it is asking 45, and then I have given the second number also the value, the 56, and then it is giving 45 into 56 is equal to 2520. So that's all. The program has done the logic of this calculation using the function. Hope it is easy to follow, and thanks for watching.